Modern law and business stronger. For the law, all of fine.
Hello, this is Bunting Cole taking you into Africa's past in my effort to learn from her history and share my vision of Africa's future with you. In this series of programs, we're looking at the origins of the human race, the impact of religion and key religious leaders, the Empire of Gold, great cities of Africa, the Atlantic Age, and the clash of civilization. I'll take you back hundreds of years into Africa's past so we can use the present to build a vision of the desired future for our beloved Africa. In episodes 1 and 2, we looked at the origins of the human race, during which we saw valid evidence of the research carried out by Professor Henry Louis Gates Jr. and his team of researchers and experts that proved that Africa's Great Rift Valley in East Africa between Ethiopia and Malawi is the cradle of civilization. Those guys were awesome. I'll take you back to the beginnings of modern religions in Africa. We'll look at the emergence of Christianity, the earliest Islamic and Christian leaders and their achievements, and the impact of Christianity and Islam on Africa. Specifically, I'll talk about the rise and influence of Christianity and Islam and their impact on Africa and the rest of the world. I'll also talk about the religious leaders who led the movement that spread these two modern religions and the institutions and the philosophies they created in their efforts to spread their religion, not only in Africa, but also from Africa to the other parts of the world. We now know that Africa gave the world the blueprint for civilization itself, from agriculture to writing and communication, to technology, religion, and art. Before Christianity and Islam were the old religions like that practiced by the Egyptians to worship their god Amun, which was enforced on and later adapted by the Kushites and embedded in their old Nubian religion. The technology to work with iron-motivated empires like Rome to attempt to invade Kush, and how iron became the currency that controlled trade in Central Africa. Religion gave rise to great empires and bloody conflicts that spread across the world. Religion and religious figures changed the course of history in Africa. For nearly 2 centuries, the imperialists and colonialists have spread the idea that Christianity was brought to Africa by them to replace paganism and save the savage heathens of Africa from eternal damnation of hellfire and brimstone. Christianity was also perceived as the only true religion by them. Paganism is a derogatory term used to describe Africa's traditional religions of spirituality. The assumption that their God is the true God also caused conflict between Christians and Islamic empires from Europe and the Arab worlds. The million-dollar question is, who do we believe? What is the truth behind all these claims? Let's enjoy one of my gospel songs while we reflect on the claims of Christians and Muslims in Africa. I grew up as a Christian, so I only know how to write and play gospel music. But as far as I know, we all worship the same God. So I hope you'll enjoy Rejoice, written by me and performed by my band.
Brothers and sisters, get up and join me in celebration of the Lord. Rejoice, for the Lord has been good to us. Let's dance. Let's dance. Tell and thank you.
Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord. Rejoice.
Say, once I was lost, now I'm found. I will sing praises to the Lord. Play sweet music and dance. Let's dance. Lay we gladdy for thank you, Lord.
Rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord.
Let's dance.
Rejoice.
Let's dance.
Rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord.
Let's celebrate His name.
Rejoice. Rejoice, for His mercies endure forever. Rejoice, rejoice, for mercies endure forever.
Oh, let's celebrate the Lord,
Rejoice,
for His mercies endure forever.
rejoice,
Let's celebrate.
rejoice,
Let's celebrate.
rejoice.
Let's celebrate. Rejoice in the name of the Lord. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Name of the Lord.
Rejoice. Let we gladly for
I hope you enjoyed Rejoice, which is based on the preacher-led style of worship by freed slaves who were repatriated to Freetown, Sierra Leone 2 centuries ago. And now, back to Christianity and Islam in Africa. This account includes Christianity and Islam in Africa and a form of Christianity in Ethiopia that started centuries before it was introduced in Europe. We'll go through the first section, Christianity and Islam, then take a music break before proceeding to Christianity in Ethiopia, an account that will blow your mind. First, let's look at Christianity and Islam in Africa. The events that happened in Africa between the 1st and the 12th centuries AD transformed not only the history of Africa, but the history of the world. First, the great kingdoms of Punt and Kush arose, stretching across Africa into Arabia. Then, the emergence of Christianity and Islam altered the course of these kingdoms. They provided the chance for leaders to increase their powers politically, spiritually, and institutionally, but they also brought bloody conflicts. Trade with Arabia across the Red Sea gave rise and great economic powers to Axum. Archaeologists uncovered great monolithic monuments called sires, built for the burial place of the kings of Axum. The kingdom of Axum, or the Axumite Empire, was a kingdom centered in northern Africa and southern Arabia from classical antiquity to the early Middle Ages. Based primarily in what is now northern Ethiopia and spanned modern-day Eritrea, eastern Sudan, Axum extended its territories at its height to modern Yemen during the reign of King Caleb. Great kings like King Almeida I of Axum, also known as Ozanas, were extremely rich. His son, Izala, became one of the most famous kings of Axum, memorialized by another great, Salas. Axum was extremely rich because of its natural resources, frankincense, which was as valuable as gold at that time. Frankincense is also recorded in the Bible as one of the gifts of the 3 wise men who visited baby Jesus. It was then a sought-after international commodity because it was believed that it had magical powers. Axum was one of the 2 powerful kingdoms at that time. The other was Saba. Among notable buildings uncovered in Axum was probably the world's first skyscraper, believed to be 27 meters tall, in Yahya, from an ancient royal palace 3,000 years old. The people of Saba are believed to have brought their building technology to Axum. The architectural evidence found provided evidence of pre-Christian beliefs, like the great temple of the moonstone inscriptions that referred to the pre-Christian god Amarka that was built in the 5th century BC. Both Axum and Saba had a symbiotic relationship for centuries, sharing religious beliefs and culture. The name Saba refers to the legendary Queen Sheba in English. Then followed the new religion of Christianity in the 4th century AD to the northeastern corner of Africa. Christianity influenced Axum. The assumption that Christianity was introduced by European colonialists was wrong, because research evidence showed that Christianity started in the northeast of Africa, probably Axum, in the 4th century AD, and was first practiced by Africans. Egypt and Alexandria turned to Christianity as early as the 1st decade after the death of Christ, and spread quickly across North Africa to Tunisia and Algeria. Many of the doctrines of Christianity originated from North Africa. Another form of Christianity that followed was monasticism, with the world's oldest monastery in the eastern desert of Egypt at the side of a cave that bears the name of its founder, Sinai. Christianity also took root in the Middle East before Europe and quickly took hold in the whole of Africa. Many of its doctrines were formulated in Alexandria, Tunisia, and Algeria, which provided the foothold for theology to develop in Africa. The monastery became the wellspring for teaching, religious engagement, and preserving the key tenets of the faith. By the beginning of the 4th century, Christianity had grown and extended to the Roman Empire after the Roman Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity in 335 AD. Then in today's Ethiopia, the then powerful Aksum underwent a powerful religious conversion when King Ezana of Ethiopia converted to Christianity. By the 4th century AD, the kingdom of Kush was in decline while Aksum was on the ascendancy. The kingdom of Kush was completely destroyed. Christian missionaries traveled up the Nile and brought Christianity to Nubia by the end of the 6th century AD. Let's take a break and listen to the next gospel song, Love, which I hope you'll enjoy before we end today's program.
There is a land in heaven where we all get place. But you not go see 'em if you no get love. Because he tell we say, love your neighbor, oh Lord, as you love yourself. If you no get love and happiness, you no go find the key. If you no get love and happiness, the key to paradise. Oh yes. Give love to your fellow man. So when you cross over yonder, you go find paradise land. When you cross over yonder, you go find paradise land. If you no get love and happiness, you no go find the key, yeah. If you no get love and happiness, the key to paradise. Give love to your fellow man. So when you cross over yonder, you go find paradise. Crossing. So when you cross over yonder, crossing. You go find paradise land. Give love a chance.
I hope you enjoyed Love, one of my favorite compositions. Now we know the true history of how Christianity came to Africa and how it also spread as far as East Africa and then north into Arabia. Next week we'll look at Islam and Africa's role in spreading those two modern religions to the rest of the world. Until then, be at peace with yourself and your neighbors. Remember, do unto others only that which you will have them do unto you. Be of good courage and render to no man evil for evil. I'll see you next week.
Modern law and business stronger. Father-in-law